Hey, how we doing? Okay, so this is a little kind of bonus video, extra video, extra session. Loads of people doing workouts at the moment with these glute bands, little mini bands that you can buy. Like I got this, well, home bargains, about £1, cheap and cheerful, but it works, yeah? So, a little bit of home workout, a little bit of a home exercise kit. Everyone seems to be doing it with legs, and they're just doing kind of, you know, side raises or hip thrusts and all kinds of bits and squats and thinking, yes, it's a glute band, it's just for your glutes. No. We're going to do other stuff with it. Okay? So, I'm going to take you through a couple of exercises we can do upper body. Okay? Go through the upper body exercises, work in the main areas, just with one of these bands, or 2 or 3, whatever you want to add to it. Okay? So we'll get through the main muscle groups. I'll give you the exercises. I'll make sure everything is written down underneath this video afterwards, so you can go back through, and then you can do 10 reps, 15 reps, 20 reps, 500 reps of each one, whatever you feel like doing here. Don't do 500, there's no point. So, we're going to start it out, a really simple one, to focus on the back of the shoulders. If you're working from home, you're spending a lot of time, you know, hunched over your desk, working at your computer. We're going to get the back of your shoulder and your upper back to work. So, hands inside the band. You're going to have your palm facing down, and all I want you to do is focus on pulling your elbows apart. Little bend in the elbow. Pull your elbows apart from each other, keeping that band at about chest or shoulder height. Slowly let it back into the middle. Resist it all the way. Squeeze it out, bring it back. So you squeeze back level to the body and bring it back in. Okay? So think of this as a little bit like doing face pulls in a gym. You'd see it if you're on a cable and people pull it back into them and then they let it out and they pull and let it out. It's the same thing. We're working the back of your shoulders. Okay? So squeeze it out, bring it back. Elbows out to the side and back in. So those are scapular flies or face pulls. But you could take it if you wanted. You could work around your chest and the back of your shoulder a bit more. Keep one arm fixed in place. Bring the other arm out and round to the side. Yeah, pull it out. Really get into the back of the shoulder. If you keep that palm facing down, or even your thumb a little bit lower than your little finger, you can take it out to the side for reverse flies. Do 10 one way, 15 one way, whichever number you want to work with. And then do the same, go on the other side. Little bend in the elbow, pull that band out and let it work the back of the shoulder. Okay, let's look at upper back. Pull downs. So normally in a gym, lat pull downs, you've got that bar, you pull it out, bring it back up. Let's do the same kind of thing with this. We're going to take the band above you, pull your hands apart, keep that control as you squeeze it down towards your chest and back up, bring it down, lift it back up, all the time pulling your hands apart. The more you're pulling your hands away from each other, you're actually switching on all the muscles for your upper back, getting into the lats, making everything start to work. Keep it controlled, always get that tension into it as you bring it down and take it back up. So this, on the list below, is your lat pull down, okay? But you can make it one side at a time if you wanted. I'll go back so you can see my hand. One hand, the weight or the strap is round my wrist, back through the crook between the thumb and the finger. Other hand, you can pull it down. So it's supported firmly through the hand and the wrist of the top arm, of the top hand. The other one, pull it down, out to the side. As you're pulling it away and out to the side, your upper back is doing the work. Still a bit of the shoulders, still a bit of the bicep, and you take it 5, 10, 15 one way, turn it over, and do the other side. Yeah, still give it that pull, feel it work. Upper back, outside of the upper back. Okay, so while we're looking at things with your arms up above you, oh, it's all a bit tangled. Let's look at triceps, back of the arm. So we can do it. One hand up, oh, with your strap, take it over you, over the shoulder, grab it from underneath. The top hand is the one that's going to move. So the bottom one stays in place. Tricep extensions. Use that band, push up above you, straighten the back of the arm. Take it up fast, bring it back down slow. Make sure you've got a nice firm grip with that bottom hand. Hook it around your thumb, hook it around your wrist if you want, so it's nice and stable. Again, 10, 15, 20 reps on one side, and then you swap it over, get it onto the other hand, same again. Oop, one hand down. Now, if you've got shoulder mobility problems, as I know some people do when they get to this, and that might be awkward to be in that position, let's change it. You're going to keep one hand up, and your other hand, again, it comes round through the middle of the palm. Your other arm is just going to push down. So you get your tricep work as you push out and away from you. Straighten the arm, squeeze it, bring it back. Keep that elbow fixed in place for the arm that you're working on. And feel the tension through the tricep, through the back of the arm. Same thing, 10, 15, 20 reps one way. And then you turn it over and you go the other way. 10, 15, 20 reps, whatever you need. Just to really pull it through. Press it down, get that squeeze in the tricep, get the back of the arm to work. Okay, you could also do it if you wanted from leaning over and make it a kickback. Hold it by your knee. Just go back slightly. Hold it by that front knee. Push your arm back. Bring it down, push it out. Bring it back. So you can use this band, which is supposed to be a glute band. We're now using it for triceps. Back of the arm, the bingo wings. Do your reps one side, turn around. Do your reps on the other side. Why not? Now while we've got it in that kind of position, keep one arm down. Let's go for a bicep curl. So you hold it down at your side, keep it fixed in place, other arm, curl up, bring it down. So we're working your bicep to pull it through, to lift that weight up, front of the arm. Same thing. Get your 10, 15 reps, whatever you're doing. Another option for bicep curls, two arms together, hands through, palms facing up, turn it out slightly. So you really take your hands a little bit wider than shoulder width, and then get your curl from there. This uses a bit more of the shoulder, a little bit of the bicep, a little bit of the core. Everything is switching on, even your upper back is turning and working to hold this in place, while we still get your bicep to curl and lower and get that work into the front of the arm. Okay, for chest work, really this comes down to just lying down to do it. We'll get to that in a moment when we get to the floor. Shoulders, coming back to shoulders before we lie down. Side raise, hold the weight, hold the band nice and tight. Other hand, lift it up. Focus on lifting your elbow up to shoulder height, but try not to let your shoulders start bouncing up and down. Just pull your hands apart. Lift your hand out to the side, bring it back down. Lift it out to the side, bring it back down. Do your reps one way, do your reps the other. Just pull your hand to the side. So we can get the outside of the shoulder to work here. If you want to work the front of the shoulders, hands inside the band, pull it apart, lift your hand up shoulder height and down, so it's a front raise, or you could go all the way up and all the way down, still keeping that tension all the time, so all the pressure, all the work is coming from the shoulders, but still a slight bend in the elbow. So we're not putting the pressure on the joints, we're making the muscles do the work, okay? Now, chest work, let's come down to the floor. Chest, best way to do this, just going to lay it back, hold the strap and press. Or if you wanted to, you can take the band underneath you, hold it under you, and then press. So you've got that little bit more resistance because it's coming under the body. It's stretching the band that little bit further. So you do your reps one way, and then you change hands, slide it across, and press the other way. Yeah? Push it up. Think about bringing your elbow in towards the middle of the body slightly, so your chest starts to switch on, starts to work. And then while we're down by the floor, we can finish off with a bit of back work. Band under one foot, lean it in, and just pull back. Let's come over a bit slightly, there we go. So we can pull it across, bring your arm back level to the body to get that tension, get that upper back to work, bicep working a bit, top of the forearm working. If you need it to go a bit more, stand up slightly. So you can lean into it, pull it back. If you want a little bit of extra resistance on it, just loop it around your foot first, make it a bit tighter, give you that extra bit of load so we can use your upper back. Okay? So these exercises, different ways to use your band. Use it for your upper body as well. So many people use these just for glutes and quads. There's so much more you can do. Get inventive, get creative. That'll take you through the basics of what you can do with these. I'll get it all written up, ideas underneath this video. Let me know what you like, let me know what you're looking for. Let me know how it goes. See you later.